There's one. Feels like a decent one. Didn't feel like I hooked him very good though. I don't think he's big, but I am not moving him real fast. Something's funny. He's either bigger than I think he is, or yeah, he's a good one. Good fish. Bigger than I thought he was. Mad.
All these fish think they're 8-pounders.
I know it, man. They're tough out here, dude.
Out fish. It's the closest thing to a smallmouth I've ever seen in my life.
Mean. Mean fish. Done yet?
Yeah, he choked it, didn't he?
Yeah. That's why I wasn't real worried about losing him. He looked. Boy, when they're eating it, look at that.
Think about 5 in.
He ate it. Yeah, give me 5 of these in the tournament and I'd just go home.
Get some money anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't even fish. Say you can fish, take a chance on a bigger one, or you can get 5 of these. Give me 5 of these. Yeah, but no, I didn't even bring that. I've been using yours.
You had some in your back pocket when you started?
Oh, I put them in my bag. I still can use yours. There we go. I don't know if that's the biggest one today or not. Look how fat that fish is.
That's the biggest in the boat, yeah.
Good God, look at that belly on that fish. All right, big girl. There you go. I have no idea when they did that or where they went. Like I say, if it wasn't for Scott, I wouldn't know anything about the BASS tournament and the guys that fished Apopka, but I went and watched Scott's practice video, and I guess he'll do the tournament video coming up. Another one in the running for the lilies. Look at what he ate.
Look at that. Look at that. That ain't telling you we're on the right track.
Is that bass? Looks like a little bitty bass. I don't know what it was. If it wasn't a little bass, I don't know what it was. I think the hydrilla hurts this fishing. I just don't catch them as good. I hadn't caught them as good. Taste it up. Isn't it crazy how that works and you can't catch them on a chatterbait? I've done that a bunch of times. You know, been reeling in or working it in and have them hit it swimming and can't turn around and start throwing chatterbait and can't catch them. They won't bite it. It's crazy.
Have you seen the inside of these fish's mouths and parasites? This is full of.
Yeah.
This is full of. That's the good roof of his mouth for one.
Let me see. Yeah, you want to know what they need to do to the fish out here? They need to figure out how to get rid of those worms. That's what they need to do. Wildlife, there you go. There's your hint. Lots of parasites in the water out here all of a sudden in Apopka. I can't decide whether I messed up shooting them videos. And I started saying Apopka. You know, I can't decide whether I messed up or everybody knew anyway. Well, when the tournaments started coming up here, you know, like this tournament, I don't think my videos had anything to do with them guys coming. And there were 27 boats the first day, and that. I can't see how big he is. 2.5 or 3 maybe. Oh, he's got the whole hook though.
Right at the boat.
I saw it when he hit it. Fat, look how fat that fish is. Yeah. Lord, look at the belly on that thing. It's like that's a smaller female that ain't spawned yet. Yeah. That may be get them and lose the ones like I had. That's a shame. I knew when he hit it, it was a big one because I could just tell. I knew it. You know, there wasn't any. He just hit it. It was like boom, and it was just weight. There's another good hit. That's another better fish. Yeah, not as big as I thought he was. Now, why wouldn't that big one do that? When he jumped, shook, why didn't he just rehook like this one did right there? Look at that, he was hooked right there, and when he jumped, it hooked him all up underneath there. Not that big one though. When he jumped, he'd throw it right out. Oh, I had a fish right there. I think I did. There's eelgrass in here, and sometimes that eelgrass feels. Oh, I did. There's one. I got that one. There's a school of them over there, I think, because I think I had 2 or 3 bites. From where we're sitting, and it's a better fish, there's one little patch straight back there of grass floating. See it? That one little patch? Straight in line with that is where I had 2 or 3 bites, I think.
Headed back in the right direction.
Yeah, a little better. Little chunks. And I felt him hit it, and you know, I was already pulling towards me, so I just came on with the hook set, and I just pulled it right out of his mouth, is what I did. But I mean, he just hammered it, man. Shook the whole clump and everything. But I mean, I don't know that he was a big fish, because I did, you know, if he'd have been a big one, he'd have got it in his mouth, and I'd have probably got him hooked. But it could have been, I don't know. There's one, little one. They're getting smaller. All right, there's the prize right there. If you catch one smaller than that today, you've done something. That's about the same size as the shiner you'd use in Florida right there. Only thing I usually do to these, I can see it's got the little hook on the back. Sometimes I'll put a bigger hook on the back, just because that's you foul up a little bit, but you get bits, so you know, you save some fish sometimes too. There's one. He's not a bad fish. Well, he got it then. He messed up. Shook too many times. Shook one too many times. One at a time. There we go. Oh! Damn it. I had him again. It didn't, you know, wasn't giant, but bites. I got in the grass that time, hung the grass. That looks about like the one that was eating on me. He looks like he did. One jumped over there in the.
I think we're gonna get this back.
Should be good. Should be about right. There's one. Gonna be a rattle trap bite. There's gonna be a better rattle trap bite this year, I think. Until they spray all that stuff. Yep. I can't believe that they would spray it, because that's just gonna make the muck that much worse.
They ain't got no choice to keep navigating this lake. This summer, if they don't do something, people will not be able to navigate this lake.
Yeah, that's probably true. That fish there is actually schooling. Like they were not just one little. I mean, they were two. They were schooling out there. I didn't throw a trap at them. I threw a spinnerbait. I stopped through a spinnerbait. They never bit it. And I don't, like I say, they weren't very big, but there was definitely school over there. So I don't know. They might be over there too. There might be a little spot you could fish, kind of between the pads and them. It was 3.5. There's a good one. There it is. So you get the big ones.
Yeah.
Well, not that one, but I mean, you will get the big ones on that. I had to do this at those pads that day. I had to catch all the little ones before I could get a big one. You got the front hook, that's for sure.
You didn't really see it, not that I had yesterday when that fish.
I just don't like to get all that boat, you know, I don't like to get all that boat traffic and compete with them if I don't have to.
So far it's yellow 2 and purple 0.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I switched because old Scott was talking about that they really like chartreuse out here, so I thought, well, hell, I'll put one on. That's what, there's another one.
I think all lakes like chartreuse.
Yeah, these clear ones do sometimes.
Varsity Lake.
I got another one like that if you want it. You want to try it?
I got something yellow. Varsity Lake, if you ain't got chartreuse, you ain't gonna catch it.
Oh, Lake Hickory in North Carolina. We used to crank deep diving like Bagley's DB3s and stuff like that. I mean, ain't no big one. It's not a big one, you know. They're just little ones. Yeah.
It's all solid. Crap. There's kind of a little edge on the outside of it, right on the corner of that damn fish again.
Yeah, he hit right in there where I'm at last time.
There's a pretty good little edge down there. What I'm talking about, but you can't catch a fish.
That's a giant. That's a damn giant. If it ain't an alligator, it's a giant. I need a net. Ready? There we go. I saw him hit the reeds. I don't think he's ate, but he's pretty. No, I want your scales. I don't want mine.
Heck, what that?
Yeah, he's not. He's going to be 7. 6.5, 7. He's pretty good.
Just a second, don't let go yet.
6 pounds. 601. Pretty fish though.
It is.
I thought he was bigger than that when I hooked him. There we go. That's a nice one. I finally caught one.